Tell me when. Hi all, my name is Marianne and I am going to teach you how to do a slip knot loop to start making these beautiful scarves. This is like more like a popcorn stitch. This is just like a double stitch, single stitch crossover. This one is very beautiful. So I'm going to actually show you how to use this stitch. So what we do is here, a lot of people I just go like this and make like that. And so here we are. So we got the loop, right? Okay, so what I do is I'm just gonna make a small just to show you. So I'm gonna do 10 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you always stitch like, say, an extra stitch at the end because you skip that one. So what I usually do first of all is I just go into, I do a single stitch. So I go in, that one is usually the hardest one, is the single stitch to go in. So I usually try to go in here, and I come and I just go in each stitch. And I just go in each stitch until I finish it, which as you see, this is a single stitch. You go into the first. Oops. And you can do a double stitch, single stitch. You could do whatever you want, but it's usually easier if you do the first row as a single stitch.
I want to make sure you're okay. Okay? Yeah, I'm great. Everything I've worked for my entire life is gone. Maybe missing out on this fellowship will open you up to some new, interesting possibilities.
And then you can count your stitches when you're done. It looks a little weird when you first start.
That's what Scott said to me right before he broke up with me.
And so then you go into the last one. The last stitch. There's one here. You go into, and then there's one right there. And you pull through. Oops. There we go. So we should have 10 stitches. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then slip lock. So I count 1, 2, I go 1, 2. And so then I flip it around. And I go into the first stitch. Now this is the hard part. So you go in the stitch here 6 times basically, but it's 3. 1, 2, 3, and then you pull through all of them. And then you count 1, 2, and then you go into the next stitch the same way. So you cross over, and you go 1, 2, 3, you grab it, and you pull through all. There should be 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you pull through all of them. You could use a bigger needle. I crochet tight. Some people like the bigger needle. I don't. So when you pull through all, you get your second stitch. So then you do it again. You go 1, 2, and you can see the stitches as they form the bubbles. You cross over 1, and you go 1, 2, 3, and you pull through, and you just continue to do that throughout. And then when you when you get to each corner, you just go back and forth, and that's how you get the bubble stitch.